Psychology is one of the most misunderstood sciences. Some people imagine therapy couches and childhood memories. Others think it's about reading minds or manipulating behavior. But modern psychology is something very different and far more powerful. In this video, we'll explore what psychology truly is, how it works, and why it matters for your daily life. Welcome to Mindbase. 1. What psychology actually is. Psychology is the scientific study of the mind and behavior. That means psychologists don't just guess or philosophize. They use experiments, measurements, data, and observation to understand how humans think, feel, and act. At its core, psychology tries to answer three big questions. What do humans do? Our behaviors, decisions, habits, reactions. Why do they do it? Motivation, emotion, biology, environment, personality. How can we improve mental health and performance? Eversendor, every discipline, anastivalism, for better well-being. Modern psychology is deeply connected to neuroscience, biology, and even genetics. It's not only about therapy, it's also about understanding how the human brain works. 1. The main fields of psychology. There are many different disciplines within the broader science that is psychology. Here are the most important branches you should know. Clinical psychology, understanding and treating mental health conditions. Cognitive psychology, how we think, learn, remember, and make decisions. Biopsychology, neuropsychology, how the brain and body influence behavior. Developmental psychology, how humans grow and change over a lifetime. Social psychology, how groups, culture, and relationships influence us. Personality, psychology, what makes each person unique. These areas often overlap. For example, decision-making involves cognition, emotions, personality, and brain chemistry all at once. 1. Psychology versus psychiatry versus neuroscience. A common source of confusion is the difference between psychology, psychiatry, and neuroscience. Psychologists study the mind and behavior and often work with talk-based therapy, research, or testing. They typically do not prescribe medication. Psychiatrists are medical doctors who specialize in mental health and can prescribe medications like antidepressants or anxiety treatments. Neuroscientists study the brain at a biological level. Neurons, circuits, neurotransmitters. All three fields work together, but they focus on different layers of human experience. You can think of it like this: neuroscience, hardware psychology, software psychiatry, medical maintenance and treatment. 1. The three core components of human experience. To understand psychology, you need to understand three key components that shape everything we do. Cognition, our thoughts, beliefs, memories, decisions, attention. 1. Emotion, our feelings, moods, and physiological reactions. Behavior, our actions, what we do, avoid, or seek. These three constantly interact. Your thoughts can influence your emotions can influence your decisions, and your actions can reinforce both. Psychology studies these interactions to understand why humans behave the way they do. 1. Why psychology matters in daily life. Understanding psychology isn't just academic, it directly affects your everyday life. For example, why some habits stick and others don't, why stress can shut down clear thinking, why relationships succeed or break down, why motivation disappears, why emotions sometimes feel overwhelming, why memory can be unreliable, how sleep, nutrition, and movement affect mental health, how the brain adapts and changes throughout life. Psychology gives you tools to understand yourself and to make evidence-based improvements in your well-being. 1. Common misconceptions about psychology. Let's clear up a few misconceptions. Misconception number 1. Psychology is just common sense. Not true. Most psychological research contradicts our intuition. Misconception number 2. Psychology is about blaming childhood for everything. Modern psychology focuses much more on current behavior, biology, and environment. Misconception 3. Psychologists can read minds. They can't, but they understand patterns, motivations, and behavior very well. Misconception 4. Psychology is only for people with problems. In reality, psychology is also about performance, growth, relationships, decision-making, and well-being. Psychology is the science of understanding the mind, not through guesswork, but through research and evidence. It helps us explain why we think, feel, and act the way we do, and it gives us tools to improve our mental health, our habits, our relationships, and our overall quality of life. This video is part of our Psychology Basics series where we make complex science understandable and practical. If you want to learn how your mind really works, and how to use that knowledge to improve your life, consider subscribing and exploring the next videos in this series. Thank you for watching.